Hi, my name's Martin Smith, and I've been immersing myself in the stock market for the last 7 to 8 months now, and I'm going to be going over the materials in which I use to learn the stock markets. The first one that you really need to be getting into is downloading Yahoo Finance to your computer. If you know of any other free, the stock ticker number, so to speak, if you know any of those other companies that are free, let me know. Put it down below so I can get a hold of that. If you know any other stock YouTube videos that are out there that are really good, also put it down below so that I can get a hold of those. Let's see here. Everbelly. This is, hopefully they're on the screen that you're looking at. Everbelly. This girl, she goes over what type of accounts to get, and she is the very first person, or first YouTube channel that you should be looking at that I have gone over. Everbelly. The second one would be the Plain Bagel. They're down to earth. They're more common sense. So once you look through those, what I do is I generally go to the video page and I'll reverse it. So I'm looking at go up to the top corner, and it says sort by, and I'll sort by last one first, and then I'll go down for a while, then I'll switch it back to the last video first, like the normal way it's set, and then I'll just start going down, scrolling down, and watching them line by line, one at a time. Or that way I can pretty much watch them all if I just immerse myself in that particular channel. The second one I advise going, and in order also, would be the Plain Bagel. To watch his, you need to know a little bit about what the stock markets are, and you'll get that from watching the Everbelly channel. The Plain Bagel, the guy that's doing it is he's in the stock market, so he speaks stock market terminology. So it's nice to have somebody before him before you get into it. After that, the next one up would be the Swedish Investor, or Swedish Investor, Plain Bagel, you could watch those haphazardly. Business Casual, Free Investing, Business Basics, How Money Works. Those four would be the next ones that I advise going into. No order really particular. They just have a lot of good things in their channel. And again, I'm going over real YouTubers that are into stocks. These are people that know far more about stocks than I do. My advice on them is to figure that 80% of everything that they're pooping out is gold, and the rest that's being pooped into the toilet is actually poop. So know that like good companies, it's not the weakest link that's the best way to think about it. The chain is as strong as the weakest link. That's not the way good companies make money. Good companies make money by taking certain aspects and running them 100%, as in taking one particular issue about a company and just making it as good as you can make it, and then the little extras beside, they fall away. Yeah, they could make more money, but they can make 90%, and they can do good enough to stay in business. They can do good enough to be happy and prosper the way they're doing their business. And pretty much all these people that are in stocks and making money, they are that way. Everybody has shortfalls. Everybody has their own particular way of approaching the stock market. Just because the stock market's forever changing. If anything anybody tells you, any sure bet way of making money in the stock market, just think that it was a sure bet, because as soon as it gets on video, it used to be a sure bet. It is no longer. So as so many people pile onto a wagon, the wagon breaks down. And that is the epitome of the stock market. And then another system is the best way. So the last two people that I advise watching would be Everything Money. They do free videos. There's two people on it. Sometimes the guy that puts the thing together gets in there and chimes in. But both of them are fantastic to watch. I advise watching all their back channels too. However, Everything Money is they're trying to sell a product. They're trying to sell a group that are getting they're doing value investing. So if you're not into value investing, you should still know about it. Still watch them. So in this group, they're getting together and they're pulling their resources together. The two people that are putting it together, they have a couple thousand followers. So what happens is one of them gets a stock tip. They bring it to the originators. They bring it to Everything Money originators. The originators get to look at it second and decide whether they want to go into this company right away. So they get second pick. And the third pick is the rest of the people in their group. And once all of them have a piece of the company, the stocks really haven't gone up high enough. They're not really big enough between them all to actually change the stock market so that what they do, being part of the group makes them money, so to speak. And it's probably a better way to do than going to any brokerage firm and picking their best stock market to get into, or stocks to get into. Patrick Boyle would be the last one I would advise, just because he is so advanced in the stock market. He's hard to follow, and you have to really know something in the stock market to keep up with what he's doing. You have to understand the stock market to figure out his humor. Otherwise, his humor will go right by you, and you will fall asleep. Patrick Boyle's probably, once you get into advanced, or I shouldn't say advanced, once you get intermediate like I am, pay attention to everything that guy says too. And like I say, the top three and the bottom two are probably my strongest picks. And I'll see you in another video.